So in this video, I want to answer the question. So how do I get into either the tonoit community, or maybe get mentors, coaches? I don't know. There are lots of coaches and mentors out there. You can look for them. You can go on YouTube. You can search. My problem with YouTube is that you have so many information. It's a flood of information, and you do not know which one to trust. If you find one that you can trust, that's fine. That's okay. But in case you're looking for one, I think I tried one, and that is the tonoit community. Now, for you to get into the tonoit community, they have a couple of packages. It's more like you are subscribing into an educational institution where you actually are guided. Where, remember, the secret to success in this space is, in this case, is getting the right information and positioning. Getting the right information and positioning. That's it. You don't have to be a technical guru. You don't have to be a master of everything. You don't have to have the capacity to read all the indicators. No, you don't need to do that. You need to live your life. You need to keep your life going while you're benefiting from this space. That's what tonoit does. And who should this appeal to? I do think it should appeal to businessmen and women who have their own businesses that they are running. But they're also saying, instead of me just keeping money in the bank, let me also send the money on an errand. Let me invest in digital assets, okay, with guidance. It could also be appealing to people who say, I've heard a lot about the digital finance space, the digital economy. Now I want to go into it, but I want to go into it with knowledge. I don't want to go into it blindly. Number three, it is also for those who have a long-term mindset and mentality, not for people who are looking for daily bread. The reason I'm particularly talking about this is that if you focus on daily bread today, you will focus on it tomorrow. You will have to look for it again the next day, the day after. But if you focus on creating impact and attaining significance, daily bread will just be a byproduct of the entire process. Remember, it is not the result that you get, but it is who you become in the process of creating that result. I use the word creating because you have to be intentional in the process of creating. Whatever you cannot create, if you lose it, you cannot create it again. Okay? So it is also available. Would also appeal to employees, people who are probably working somewhere and they are earning salaries, and they're saying, I also want my salary to go on an errand for me. So if it's $100, $50, I just want to be buying, you understand, and putting stuff there. It's also good for them. It's also good for people who are comfortable. People who are comfortable, they actually, getting survival is not their thing. They're not looking at significance. So it's also good for such people because, yes, you may have been investing in maybe oil, real estate. You might also be doing a couple of things. This is good for you because the crypto, if you take a look at the billionaires, the richest people in the world, I think about a certain 6% or so of them are actually, I can't remember the statistics really, are actually in the e-world, what I mean electronic world. A typical example that we have is a Facebook guy, Mark Zuckerberg. There are quite a number of people, the Amazon guy, all of them, many of them, they understand the importance of the e-world and they're taking advantage of it. So if you're interested in the e-world, this is also good for you. I think this is also good for network marketers. Those who are into network marketing, you get paid bonuses and commissions. The question is, what do you do with them? Yes, real estate is good, but I tell you, the exponential result that the blockchain world brings is amazing. And you can also, while you're investing in real estate and a couple other things, you can also invest in cryptocurrency world. So I can go on and on, okay? People who really need this. So this is not necessarily about cryptocurrency or blockchain. It's more about entrepreneurship and where you can actually invest, where is the world moving to, and you taking your position there early enough before the rest of the world gets there. So how do you do this? For you to get into the tonoit community, there are a couple of packages, but I'd like to talk about two of them. Number one is the Pro Arcade. The Pro Arcade gives you access to classic coins. And the team is led by Marius Landman and his team, all right? And you have access to classic coins know when to buy them, when to get out of the market, when to take your profit. And the beautiful thing is that nobody is going to take any amount of money from you in order to trade in your behalf. You have total control of all the money that you are coming into the market with. And you also take all the profit. Nobody's going to share the profit with you. So that's one good thing about the To Know It community. The other product is the Moon Arcade. The Moon Arcade helps you to buy assets from the floor before some of them even hit the market. Okay, so you get to learn about things like crowd loan, launch pads, staking at a cup. How you can actually, when you buy, what most of us know is you buy cryptocurrency and you keep it, you hold it, it grows, and then you sell it. Why put it in your wallet dormant when you can actually send it on an errand? Do you know how to do that? Well, that's what the Moon Arcade package does. Those that get the Moon Arcade package, they get educated on how they can make use of all of this. Here's the thing: you don't need to be a techie. You don't need to spend a whole lot of time in front of your system checking, the trend lines and everything, the indicators. No, you don't have to do all of that. You just go on with your life while these things go. This is really amazing. So for you to get into the Pro Arcade, it will cost you $1,250. $1,250. $250 is actually for your enrollment fee, and $1,000 is your subscription fee. And the enrollment fee is once. It also gives you access to 2 extra months of the Pro Arcade. Okay, and subscription, and then you have the subscription fee, $1,000, which gives you access, but that is renewable yearly. You don't have to pay monthly. It's once a year, and you have access to all the information. If you want more details, you could probably get back to whoever sent this video to you, or you could get back to me or any member of my team. I would explain some more. Then I don't know when you'll be watching this video, but at the time of making this video, all right, that was a promo that was running. So find out if the promo is still on. With $1,250, you would have access to the Pro Arcade for 2 years instead of 1 year. Okay, you understand what I mean? Then the Moon Arcade is also $1,250. Of course, the $250 is the enrollment fee, and the $1,000 is for 1 year, and that is during the pre-sale period. If the time you're watching this video, the pre-sale is over, it means for 1 year you've got to pay $2,000. So you are actually paying $1,000 for what you could have actually paid $2,000 because it's in the pre-sale period. If this makes sense to you, click on the button below or by the side, or get back to whoever invited you and ask for more details. Here's a trap. Many people will say, how can I be $1,250 just to get the relevant information? My answer is very simple. Without the information, your investment capital is useless. It's useless because you've been investing blindly. So what would you rather do? Do you understand? If you have money for knowledge and you have money for investment, and it's just the same amount of money, you just have one block. I would rather say you take that block of money, go into knowledge first, then look for money to pay to get into the investment. Would you rather do a soil test before putting your house on the soil, or would you would you erect a gigantic building only to find out later that the soil couldn't carry the building? That means all the money you put into the soil is gone. So that's how this works. All right. The information is extremely powerful, and this is more like a life-changing thing for you. All right. I hope you make the right decision, and I've answered this question. How do I get access to coaches, mentors that could help me, or even to the To Know It community? My name is Stallone-Obaraemi, and I hope this video has been valuable to you. Bye for now.